just kind of trying to capitalize on their aggressiveness in the back end. Just finding space that they're not at, trying to take advantage of it.
Was it a delayed route, or what did you exactly do there?
I mean, yeah, I just ran. I don't know how to explain it. It was really just a pretty much straight up the field route. Nothing crazy.
David, this is for either one of you guys. Coach Heupel said y'all have played pretty clean throughout the scrimmages in the first game. The 134 yards and penalties, where did that kind of come? I mean, how much did that surprise you guys, and how uncharacteristic was that?
Honestly, given like how many mistakes that we had last week, like which was low, but this week, which was like very high. I didn't even know it was that many yards. But I mean, it's not like us at all. So we really just gotta lock in. You know, just be more focused on the field and just play.
Right, that's a drive killer. Whenever you're marching the ball down the field and you get consecutive penalties back to back, or just one penalty really put you behind the chains. It's tough to bounce back from. So that's something we obviously got to clean up.
Jake, what was Hendon's demeanor, his poise once he got out there and was playing? It looked like he got more comfortable with the game with him.
Yeah, all of our quarterbacks are ready to go, and I truly believe that. Every single week, they're all taking reps in practice, so they know exactly what looks we're going to get, know exactly what plays they're going to run. So there's 100% confidence in any of them, in all of them. So.
Awesome. You guys are both experienced. You've seen, losses before. Does this one feel different though? I mean, just knowing kind of what was left out there with the overthrows in the first half, and that type of thing.
I mean, defensively, we left a lot of plays on the field. So yeah, this would kind of hurt because knowing that like we would have made those plays and they wouldn't have got this. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just going back, fine tuning, just knowing. You know what I'm saying? Just next time we have to make that play.
Same thing on the offense. Obviously, it's obvious what plays we left out there. There's a lot of things that y'all don't see that happens. Not just quarterbacks overthrowing people or people dropping the ball. There's a lot of stuff in the interior, on the outsides that people don't see, that people are making mistakes, and so we just got to clean that up and play better.
How surprising is that to you guys? Is that something that can be fixed easily, or did it shock you at all?
It's just details.
Yeah, just small, deep details. That's it.
Yeah, Jacob, going back and watching your high school tape, you were really effective running kind of vertical releases, wide cross, stuff like that, and then obviously you scored on one of those tonight.
Yeah.
But are you being used more in the open field away from the goal line on those vertical releases at all?
I mean, yeah, I caught that one today. That was kind of just my little vertical release. Obviously didn't get in the end zone, which is frustrating, but it's just a matter of putting guys in positions to make the plays that they need to. Whether it's me running the vertical, whether it's Princeton running the vertical, whether it's a wide receiver running the vertical, I don't care. I just wanted us to catch the ball and score.
Theo, how would you assess the first two games for you personally? It seems you've had big moments defensively, killing the opposition's momentum last week and today against Pittsburgh.
I would say this week I was like, well, I really didn't do anything differently this week. But I mean, I feel like this week my technique wasn't where I wanted it to be, so I feel like going forward is gonna be picked up.
Just like to do that kick six return.
Honestly, at first they told me stand on 10, and then as soon as I figured out they were going to field goal, I just backed up, and then just playing.
What did you see? How did you broke a tackle? But what did you see? And just talk a little bit about that journey.
I mean, I made a cut, and then as soon as I broke the tackle, I seen, nothing but green on the other side, and knowing field goal, there's nothing but like bigger guys on the field. So as long as I can make one or two miss, then they can't really catch me.
So your reaction when you saw the play?
I mean, I was out there playing. I just caught it and went. And then as soon as I seen the flag, yeah, that was heartbreaking. Mm-hmm. That was heartbreaking.
Over here.
Jacob, Coach Heupel talked about the ability to finish in a game.
Yeah.
How frustrating is it to have the two opportunities the offense was presented with late and not being able to finish?
I mean, that's kind of just like what we were talking about earlier. That there was something you could have done about it. If there was nothing we could have done about it, then, a loss is a loss. But when there's things that you personally and just as a team make a mistake that can cost the team the game, like it never comes down to like one play. It's not like just the last play or just whatever happened at the end. That's not what lost us the game. It was everything leading up to the game, and that's Monday through Friday, through Saturday, earlier this morning. just taking care of business and do what you need to do so that when those opportunities present themselves, you don't freeze up and you don't panic and you can make that play.
We'll take a few more questions for you guys. We'll have 2 more players out there. We'll go Wes, Austin, Ryan, and then we'll finish with Jimmy.
For Jacob, I know that these days a lot of times if a guy doesn't play his first couple, 3 years or whatever on campus, they'll transfer somewhere, they'll go. What's it been like for you to kind of stick with the program and earn an opportunity to play? I know that a lot of guys would have left by now at this point. Why did you not do that? Just
because this is where I want to be. A lot of people let what they think is the right option, and like whatever it may be, but this is where I want to be personally in my personal life. I've got a lot of friends here, my family's here, I've got great teammates here and a great staff here. So to me, just to see it through and just kind of to stay the path, it's not a really big deal. I knew my time would come eventually.
Austin?
I don't piggyback that. Knowing, kind of both you guys have been patient, do you look at some of the younger guys that, are at a point in the season that maybe, they're not accustomed to watching from the sidelines because they're coming from playing a lot in high school, and you use your stories as a chance to kind of calm them down and, tell them to be patient?
For me, with the DBs, like our young guys really like look up to me because I've been here for a while, so I've seen everything. So they really just ask me like simple things, and then I talk to them, keep them up, and like, cause I told Ruck today like you're gonna make a play, and then he runs down on kickoff, kill the guy. So it's so it's just like keeping them up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, that's the same thing. Theo is an example of like somebody that just shows great leadership in his room. That's something I'm trying to do as well. Just step up and show them that, the freshman and sophomore, whatever years, and all 3 of my years that I wasn't really playing to whatever. It's just about learning and about growing and about becoming a better player and a better man. So then when your time comes, you're able to perform and be mature about your business.
Ryan?
Jacob, with some of the success Pitt's pass rush had, just how much did what Hendon could do with his legs kind of change what y'all could do offensively?
Oh yeah, obviously it was tremendous to have him be able to move the pocket, scramble when he needed to. You saw some quarterback runs and everything like that. So the ability just to add that extra element to the offense was huge against them.
You
Last
talked
question.
about all the plays that were left on the field,
Yeah.
but you scored 34 points. So do you see great potential with this offense?
100%. Obviously, Pitt played a great game, had a good plan for us, kept us to 34 points or whatever it was. I don't remember the score, but the expectation is higher. The expectation will always be higher, and I think that, like I said earlier, when you know you can do better, it's just not good enough.
Thank you guys. We'll have